Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for October 22nd, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, I have this 1, 2, and 9 here. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Very nice. So where do 1 and 2 go in this box? Well, first of all, the 2 is actually only here, and then now the 1 is only here, so we can place those. Can we follow up on anything? We can follow up on the 1s. 2's already done. All right, we also have this 9. So this 9 and this 9, put a 9 in one of these two. Not see anything over here or vertical. Okay, that was 1, 2, and 9. The other thing with 1, 2 is looking down into here. This is a filled box column. So 1 and 2 end up right here. This isn't 2. And so these can't be 1, 2. These can't be 1, 2. So these are where 1 and 2 go. That's not 1, that's not 2, because of those. So what we learned is that these two cells are not 1 or 2, for what it's worth. And it's over here. Let's see. So 1, 2, and 5 here. We do have 2 5s. This 5 helps, placing the 5 here. 2 5s look down, putting a 5 in one of these 3. Anything else to follow up on? Not that I see. I do have this 8, actually. I should take care of that. 8's in one of these two. That points up with this 8, putting an 8 in one of these two. All right. So we want to look for 8 in this row. We want to look for 8 in this row. Nothing real helpful there. Does anything look into this box that might be helpful? It doesn't look like it. 3 and 4. Something to kind of take note of is that 3 and 4 are over here in these 3. So 2 out of these 3 cells are 3, 4. That probably means these two are quite limited because they're not the 1, 2, 5, 9, and they're not the 3, 4. So I think that's it. They're down to 3 digits, but we can mark it. That's the 6, 7, 8. All right. This box here, we have 1, 2, and 5. I think I already did this box, didn't I? Oh, I missed. If I did, I missed something. This one looks down. This one looks in. There's the 7, 9 here. So where does 1 go in this box? Only one of these two. The reason I know to look for that, by the way, is this kind of formation here. You see, I mean, obviously, it's just 2 givens in the box, but they share a row. So there's this sort of empty column here where this 1 looks down. And actually, the 4 does as well. So let's take care of them both at once. Because we have the 1 and 4 looking down here. And then the 9 and 7 are using up 2 of these spots. So you notice that they're not only not in this column, they're also not in this row. So we want to look at these 2 rows here to see if I can find a buddy for the 1 or the 4. And I see both of them here. So the 1, 4 look down, the 1, 4 look in, and we have the 7, 9. I'm explaining the scanning strategy that lets you spot that. And it's actually the 7, 9 that's the most important thing to anchor on when scanning that. And so the result is that this is a hidden 1, 4 pair. The only 2 places for 1 and 4 in the box. And so that eliminates 1 and 4 from the rest of the row. So this can't be a 1. That places 1 in the box, which then places 2 in the box. Following up, we already know where the 1 is. We do have 2 2s. That places the 2 here. Follow up on that. Puts a 2 in one of these 2. All right, this is a filled box row. So we want to look at these digits for anything not already placed in the box. So 1, 2, and 4 we already know about. 2 we already know about, but not the 8. So the 8 looks in. Remember, this was a hidden 1, 4 pair. We can't actually put an 8 there because one of them is 1, the other's 4. That leaves no room for 8. So this is the only place for 8. So we can place that. And now this is just a triple. The 3 remaining digits are the 3, 6, 8. No, I'm sorry, I missed something. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And that's not a 5. All right, so that means that's not a 5. In fact, this is a pair for the row. We need a 7, 9. All right. Very nice. While I'm here, I'm going to look at this row, which has 4 digits left. We need a 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm noticing 5, 6, 6, 5, so it's enough to mark 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not 5, that's not 6. And I saw this 5 and this 6. Looking more carefully, or using our red marks, we see we have a 4 in the box. So that does put 4 over here somewhere. This is just 6, 7 for the column. I'm seeing if there's anything else to follow up on here. I'm not convinced there is. let's get back to that later. Let's make sure I finish my scanning here. So I found all that just by looking at this 1 and seeing the 9, 7 there. What else do we have? We have the 2s, which we got marked. And then we have the 5. I'm not seeing anything to do with 5. Okay. Over here we have 1, 2, 3, 5. So I think we took care of a lot of this. The 5 looking down does put 5 in one of these two. We can mark that. The big advantage of this marking is if we just get another digit that's limited to the same 2, we found a hidden pair for free. For now, it's not super useful, but it can be. The 7 looks in, putting a 7 in one of these two. Oh, 6. This is exactly what I'm talking about. If I hadn't seen the 6, 7 together, we can corner mark the 7s here. Then we can see the 6 looking up, and we can corner mark the 6s here. And this is telling us we have a hidden pair, because one of these two needs to be 6 and the other needs to be 7. That's exactly what a hidden pair is. That removes anything else we thought could be there, leaving a triple behind. We need a 4, 8, 9. Top one's not 9. And so then this is just 3, 5 for the column, but the row says not 5. So that's 3 and that's 5. All right, so that's not a 5, leaving 3, 4 behind. Okay, I got this 3. Let's follow up on that. 3's in one of these 3. I haven't really done much of my normal scanning yet, which is interesting. This is a filled box column. So of these digits, we don't care about the ones that aren't placed. We don't care about 2, 3, 6, 7. So not 2, 3. The rest of these are good. The one we already have marked. So 4 and 8 look up. So 4 is placed. We have 2 4s looking in. This 4 looks up. It's been placed for a bit, I guess since we placed that 3. I just didn't have the corner marks in this box because I haven't scanned this band yet. In fact, let's just seed some 6s here while I see it. But anyway, that was the 4. The 8 looks up, and we corner mark 8s here. Notice we have another hidden pair. This is a hidden 1, 8 pair. And that leaves a pair right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5 and 9. And the 5 tells us the order. That's 9, that's 5. Following up on 5s, we get a 5 in one of these two. We had that's 5 to help. The 9. So I'm looking carefully at the 9. We didn't find anything here, but the 9 being in these 3 made me suspicious we might have found a hidden triple, but unfortunately we did not. The 6 escapes, the 3 escapes. So when I say escapes, it's just not. There's a possibility outside of these 3 cells for 3 and for 6. All right. So I got the 9, I got the 5. This is 6 or 7. When I mark that, I notice that forms a 6, 7 pair in the row. So when we mark something, we want to scan its row, its column, its box to see if we made a pair or triple. So that 6, 7 pair removes 6 and 7 from the rest of the row. So let's just look at the rest of the row then, because we have the 1, 4 pair and the 6, 7 pair. So what's left? We have 1, 2. We do need a 3. We have 4, we need a 5, we have 6, 7, 8, we need a 9. So this one's not 5, and neither is this. That places 5 in the row right here. In fact, I had a corner mark there. I wonder how long that was sitting there. All right, leaving a 3, 9 pair behind. So there's just a bunch of pairs in this row. 7, 9 here, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Is there anything else to follow up on? This row is down to 4 digits. We need a 1, 2, 7, 8. I'm seeing this 8 C's here. So we know the 8 is actually in one of these two for the row. And that is going to do what's called claiming, which means that these can't be 8. Why not? Well, the row needs an 8. It's going to place it here or here. Wherever the 8 ends up, it can't be in the rest of the box because the row claims the 8 from the box. So these not being 8 may or may not be interesting, but keep that in mind. It's mostly these that we eliminate 8 from. Let's just do the whole row, though. We need 1, 2, 7, 8. So I know this is 1, 2, 7. And I know this is not 1, 2, or 8. So this is actually a naked 7. It can only be 7. So that's only 1, 2. And then these are from 1, 2, 8. That's not a 2. All right. The rest of this column is 3, 5, 6, 9. So I see the 5 can't be here. So these are 3, 6, 9. Top one's not 9. 3, 5, 6, 9. This isn't 6, so it's 3, 5, 9. All right. Did I miss any scans here that might be obvious? I may not have. This band we already have marked up, so we don't need to scan it. We could note that 9s are here, 6s are here, but... Or sorry, 6s are here. I don't think we need to do that right now. What else is happening here? All right. So I'm gonna go row by row and scan. I'm looking for possibly having missed a pair or a triple. I'm also looking to see whether it could be worth penciling that row. Usually the indication is 4 or fewer open cells, but can be other like instinctual indications, like a whole lot of corner marks missing from one cell or something. I'm going to look at the columns as well. I didn't see anything in the rows. Just taking a glance at each column, just being intentional about what I'm looking for, because that can often get you out of a bind. So one thing I am noticing about this column is that we have the 1-8 pair. So this is 3, 6, 7, 9, and this can't be the 3 or the 9. What is it that eliminated 9? This triple did. Oh yeah, we had hidden 6, 7. So we know that the 3 and the 9 are here. Now that doesn't seem to do anything right now, so I'm not going to mark it. 9, 3, 6. Okay. I'm going to go box by box now. And what I'm looking for is, did I respect my corner marks? We had a lot of pointing and claiming. Make sure we respected that. And then also, are there any cells that look like they might be limited? Like there's corner marks in the box, but they aren't corner marked, which tells you that they're already more limited than just the givens would tell you. So these are already down to not being 1, 2, 5, 9, or 8. So that is 5 things they can't be. So that leaves 4 things they can be. If they see just one more thing, they're worth marking. So we're going to take a look. We need a 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I know this sees 6. So this is 3, 4, 7. I think these can be any of 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, unfortunately. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I don't think the 3, 4, 7 is doing anything right now. I could look at this whole column. It is down to 5 digits, but we basically know what it is. It's 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. These can't be 3. So these are 4, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 4, 7. So it's only 8, 9. That's a good marking. This is 3, 7, 8, 9. Oh, sorry. It's not 3. Hold on. We need 3 and 4 in the column. Okay. This is kind of what I'm seeing. We need 3 and 4 in this column. Where can they go? Well, the 3 and 4 in this box say not here. And this can't be 3 or 4. It's a 7, 9. We haven't marked. If you want to know the reason, it's the 3, 5, 6 triple in this given 4. So there's only 2 places left for 3, 4 in the column. So actually, this can't be a 7. It has to be one of the 3 or the 4. Another hidden pair here. So we eliminated 7 from here, but I'm not seeing like an immediate thing we can do with that. But it does mean that this is down to the 7, 8, 9. Because it can't be 3, 4. All right. Can I do anything with those? This whole box is 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Well, they're not 8, so they're 1, 2, 7, 9. This can't be 7, so this is 1, 2, 9. I feel like I'm just missing like one thing of import. There's a lot of corner marks in this box. What are we missing? We haven't corner marked the 1. I'm basically going to intentionally look at each digit that I haven't corner marked. Is it just the 1 and 9 I haven't? Let's count. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's just the 1 and the 9 I haven't corner marked. So we know the 9. Yeah, we know the 9's in these 3. And then the 1 is here. So all of the corner marks, or sorry, all of the cells are their corner marks plus at most 1, 9. So this cell here is 1, 6, 9. Right? Because we only haven't corner marked the 1 and the 9. So this is 3, 1, 3, 9, and it's not even 9, so it's only 1, 3. This can't be 9, so it's 1, 2, 6. I think this can be 1, 3, 5, 9, though, so we can't mark this one. All right, what do we get out of that? We have a 1, 2, 6 here. We got the 1, 3 here. We have a 1, 4 here. This can't be 1 or 3. Maybe I should take a look at this column in general. Oh, there's so much left in the column, though. These can't be 1. Maybe just this cell. It's not 1, 2, 3. It could be 4. It's not 5. It could be 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. It's not 9, 6, 7, 8. So I think this is 4, 6, 7, 8. So that's not that helpful. All right. What else can I look at? 1, 8 pair here. So we do have the claiming 8s. I think I took care of that. All right, 6, 7. We've got a lot of 6, 7s. I think some of the youth are freaking out right now. But how do we resolve all this? Maybe I just need to pencil more. I'm noticing this top row is down to 5, and we have 3 that are down to 2. So what are the digits? We need a 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This is 3, 4, 6, 7, unfortunately. I think I know what both of these are. This can't be 7, so it's 3, 4, 6, 8. This row, maybe? We need a 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's really not helpful. I see the 7 and the 9 here, but oh boy. Okay. This was going really well, and I feel like I found a lot of good stuff, but we're still stuck. So we need to be systematic, right? If you're not seeing what to do, you got to get systematic about things. So I'm going to look very carefully at any cell I haven't marked yet to see if I should mark them. I think I looked at those. There isn't much that isn't marked. The other possibility is I'm missing a pair or a triple that I didn't pay attention to. We could have another like sneaky hidden pair, hidden triple. What would it be? 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. The 8's here. Hmm. 1, 2, 8. Only 1 and 8 are over here. I'm not seeing anything. This is just kind of fun that we have this almost bunch of 6, 7 pairs, but not quite. This is not a unique rectangle because it's in 4 boxes. So it is quite possible that these are all 6, 7s. That doesn't mean we can place an 8 there. It might not be 8. It might be, but it might not be. So we have to be careful. 3, 6, 9, 5. 3, 5, 6, 9. I'm really not seeing anything from what we currently have marked. This box has always just felt suspicious to me, but I'm not sure why. I'm going to go through each digit. The 3's in one of these two. The 6 is in one of these two. The 7's in one of these two. And the 9's in one of these two. So that's why it just looks weird. But it doesn't do anything. Knowing the 3 and the 9 are here, it doesn't actually help us. It's not really worth marking. We know the 4 is here. 6, 7, 3, 6. I'm looking for like a pair of triple in a box that I might have missed. I feel like it's this box or this box. Because everything else is very tight. We've kind of resolved it. Maybe I should look at this cell. It could be... Oh, wait, we know it's 1, 3, 5, 9, actually. One, 3, 5, 9. What's this one then? It can be 1, not 2. This is 1, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is 1, 7, 9. Wait, is this down to 3? It can be 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not 8, 9. So this is down to 1, 7, 9. Is that what I needed? The reason I don't mark 4 is it's clutter. You don't need quads. I mean, I found quads before, but if you really only need the pairs and triples and then hidden pairs and hidden triples. So if you mark something with 4, it's not going to help you find a pair or a triple. That said, sometimes I just get stuck and I have to do it. Because I keep looking at the same places that I haven't marked. So I think for this puzzle, I may have to. I've spent enough time systematically looking at what I've already marked, and I'm just not seeing it. So I'm just going to mark up the rest of the puzzle to make sure I didn't miss anything. So in this box, or I guess these cells, we have 1, 2. We need a 3, 4. We have 5. We need 6, 7. We have 8 and 9. Okay. So these were 3, 4, 6, 7. I'm going to look very carefully as I mark to see if I can do anything with that. It doesn't seem so. Okay, this box says 1, 2. It does need a 3. It needs a 4 anywhere. It has 5. It needs a 6. And I'm showing you how you would do this even if you didn't have the red mark feature. Obviously, with the red mark feature, I can just spam it and remove the red marks. But I like to be intentional about each digit and like where they are to see if that's interesting as I go. We need a 7, which this 7 looks up. So we need 7's here. So actually, that's information I hadn't noticed. We have these two 7's. So 7's in one of these two. We'll come back to that. I don't want to stop in the middle of marking this. We do need an 8, which can be anywhere, as far as I can tell. And it's also an opportunity to look for pointing or claiming that you might have not noticed. And then we know this can be 9. Out of the rest of them can't because of the corner marks. So we found these 7's here. 7 in one of these two. Aha. This tells us, I noticed this 7's line up with these 7's. When I say line up, I mean in this box, the 7's aren't in this row. And in this box, the 7's aren't in this row. So where is 7 in this row? The answer is this is the only place for 7 in the row. So that is a hidden 7. Very sneaky one. We had these two 7's seeing here and this 7 seeing here. So because there weren't any 7's in the box to lead us towards that conclusion. So this is where the 7 is in the row, and that is going to be huge. We have this 6, 8 pair, so that's not a 6. This can't be 7 anymore. So we got the 7 for the column. This is now a 1, 2, 9 triple. So 1, 2, 9 triple removes 1, 2, and 9 from the rest of the column and the rest of the box. So that's not 9, that's not 9, that's not 9. So we get the 3, we get the 8, we get the 7. We get the 4 and the 3 here. We get the 6, 4, 7, 9. We get the 6, 9, 7, 3, the 1 and the 8, the 6, 7. That places our 7 here. We get the 8 and the 6. These cannot be 1. Let's clean all this up. Sorry, I think I messed something up. 4, 6, 7. That's not a 7. We get rid of the 6, 8. We get the 6. Get rid of the 8 and the 4. That's not 6. All right. Take a step back. What did we get? 4, 8, 4, 9, 3, 9, 3, 8. Oh, okay. I'll mark this cell up, I guess. 1, not 2. Oh, I think this is still 1, 3, 5, 9. Yeah. That's just the whole row. The 3 and the 5 are here. What did I miss? It's probably something simple. I just have too many markings to see the good stuff. Right. 9 in this row is here. There we go. The row needed a 9. Oh, no. I messed that up. The 9 can go there. I saw this as I don't know what I saw this as. 3, 8 somehow? Definitely not true. Okay. Let's do this correctly. Oh. Oof. So 1, 3, 1, 4, 3, 6, 2, 6. I'm looking for something in this column that resolves. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. What did I miss? 4. 4 is only here. Yeah. We actually have pointing 4's in this box, which I should have seen. But either way, this is the only place for 4 in the column, and that makes that a 1, or the other way around. We get the 8 here. Boy, this puzzle's been crazy. 4, 9, 3, 8. We get the 6 here. We get the 5, 9. We get the 1, 2, and 9 here. The 2, 1, and 3. That's our 5, 6, and 3. 9, 4, and 8, and we're done. Wow. Yeah, that took some time. That was on the more difficult side. Spotting the hidden 7 in this row was tough. Because there weren't any placed 7's in the band to make me think that 7's might be limited. We had this 7 looking up, We had this 7 that we placed looking up, and we had this 7 looking up. So right from the start, 7s were a bit, well, we weren't even that limited, actually. Just you had to place a bunch of stuff first. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.